everywhere. That is the biggest agitation we all have because members, unlike the members of parliament who have got the CDF, and as we all know, we are told, even in the constitution, that the assemblies are a replica. They mirror the National Assembly, they mirror the Senate, and therefore we expect what is done for the National Assemblies should also be done for the members of the county assemblies in terms of, the Ward Development Fund. Remember, these members have got priorities in their wards. So if everything is left to the governors, if you are lucky to have a good governor, then good for you. Then they are not all the same. It is at the whims and the wishes and your goodwill with a particular governor. So it's good, and that's why the law is made to enhance equity. Equity. So for purposes of equity, instead of relying on the goodwill of a governor, why can't we have, a legal framework upon which the members of the county assemblies are given a fraction of what is given to the governors, in terms of development, so that they're able to, fulfill their mandates. Just like otherwise, all projects are decided and they become the flagship of the governors. And therefore, from where I sit as a speaker, I think it is good. It's a good idea to entrench the Word Development Fund or word-based development, whatever name you call it, to give the members of the county assembly a fraction, a percentage of the development programs or development funds, so they can be able also to have their boots on the ground, identify. Remember, they campaign just like the members of parliament, they campaign just like the governors, and they have promised the people certain priorities with which, they can, upon which they campaigned. And therefore, after 5 years, if they're not able to achieve any of this, nothing tangible to show, and it's the governors who decide what flagship projects and what programs to be implemented, then these guys, I think that's a ticket to send them home, which is not fair. Yes, I know that was in the itinerary that His Excellency the President will come and grace the occasion, but it is the prerogative of the President. And I'm sure, as you all know, that particular day, from what I have seen in the print media, the President was very busy. I think it is not in my place to discuss that, because there is the higher level of tough leadership that were involved in that. But from where I sit, I think the President was engaged. He very courteous to us. He sent, a member of his cabinet, a two-term governor, a CS, a very distinguished CS. And therefore, it was only fair, I think, for the members to have listened. Probably what their demands were, probably were in the message. So it's unfortunate that the message was not listened to. And therefore, from where I sit in my individual capacity, I find that we should have given the CS the audience that we required. Otherwise, we thank the President for sending his CS to us. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you, members of the press. My name is Honorable Abdi Gure, the Speaker for Garissa County Assembly. I am also an official of CAF, County Assembly Forum, in my capacity as the Executive Committee member, representing Northeastern and Nairobi, in the chair for that cluster. We had a very successful, very fruitful deliberations here for the past 1 week. Commenced on the 14th and just ended today. The essence was to bring all the 47 county assemblies together under the leadership of CAF. We had thematic areas to discuss, ranging from issues on SRC issues on governance, matters touching on devolution and strengthening and deepening devolution. Therefore, on one hand, it was meant to educate, sensitize the members on the successes and the challenges faced by devolution in the past years and the way forward. And from where I sit, I must congratulate the leadership of CAF, which I proudly belong to, for bringing this event and making it a success. Yes. Definitely, yes. Definitely, it met its target. We really wanted, of course, further commitments from the national government, but I'm sure you're all aware we were not able to get the audience that we desired for. But all the same, we had the representatives sent, and definitely the message is home. What the members of the assembly across the country want, and what is good for the assembly is good for the country. Therefore, a strengthened devolution, a strengthened assemblies, I mean, counter assemblies, 47 counter assemblies that have the requisite capacity and information is good for devolution and is good for Kenyans across wherever they are. Kenyan mashinani, kama mnavyojua hawa wabunge wanachaguliwa kutoka mashinani.